Hey guys, welcome back to the Saints TV YouTube channel. I sent out an Instagram earlier today and asked people kind of on what sort of YouTube videos they're looking for, and one stood out to me and I thought that's actually not a bad one and an easy one to do. And someone asked, can you react to the current ladder predictions from season 2022? So I've found my way onto Big Footy, and Big Footy is a daily website for me. I go there for all the Saints stuff and AFL stuff, and there's a lot of different opinions from a lot of different fan bases. So I can already see an AFL season 2022 ladder predictor after 23 rounds, so the home and away season. So I thought, let's hop in. Let's see what they reckon of the Saints and where they think we're going to finish. All right, so my plan is to start from the grand final day onwards, which I think was the 25th of September. So there we go. 20th, 28th. Perfect. So this is right after the grand final. So this guy goes Melbourne, Sydney, Richmond, GWS Bulldogs, Brisbane, Fremantle, Port, Geelong out, Carlton, then us. So that's not a good start. We're already out of the 8, and Carlton above us. So that's it's a double whammy when that happens. Another D's got Melbourne at the top, Essendon in the top 4. I think that's a bit of a stretch. St Kilda 7th. You know what? I'd take that. And Geelong rounding out the 8. Yeah, all right. This guy's gone a bit crazy. 15th, Gold Coast, Hawthorn above us. Where do you put Carlton? Carlton. I love this is the time of the year when everyone's kind of a bit of an expert. Like they reckon, Voss will give them a boost, then they'll fall away. Sydney losing a few depth players will hurt them more than we think. I don't really see Sydney dropping that far down. St Kilda top 4. All right, I'm listening. Bulldogs, who's at the bottom? North. Look, for some reason, I just don't think North are going to finish bottom. I don't know why. Their second half of the season was actually pretty good, and I reckon they could cause some damage and cause a few upsets. Again, good. We're in the 8. Bulldogs top. I don't know. After you lose a grand final like that, sometimes it's hard to recover from that the year later. After we got belted in the replay in 2010, we weren't really the same team after that. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Bulldogs rebound. Where's he put Melbourne? Melbourne outside the top 4. That's a big call. GWS above Melbourne. I think you're dreaming, mate. I don't think that's happening. Richmond and Geelong in the top 8. Who's missing? Sydney's missing. West Coast at the bottom. All right. It's a bit different. It's pretty consistent with Melbourne at the top of the ladder. Now, where are we here? We're 8th again. So a few people putting us in the top 8, around 7 and 8. Not really much higher than that. Wish list for this guy is a Saints fan. Saints top, Geelong. That's not... Any Saints fan's wish list is Saints top, Geelong bottom. Surely it's not Geelong second. Like, you want Geelong to be falling off a cliff, and they're so close to doing that. So that's not mine would be Saints. I don't know who, and then everyone else can just get stuffed. That's pretty much what I'd be thinking. Oh, that's a bit low, mate. That's a bit low. Hawthorn there, Saints there. What the hell are you talking about? Blues, nah. Crows above Saints. That's if that actually happened, Brett Ratten's sacked. To be fair, I think that if we don't make finals at all, I think he's under pressure. But that would be terrible. And I don't really want to think about finishing that low. I can't imagine us being the same as this year. A lot of people see us just getting the same results. But realistically, we're going to be better. We're going to get players back from injury. Hopefully get less injuries and have an easier draw. So, I'm surprised we're not around that. See, I think this is realistic. I think we're probably between 5 and 11 to 12. This guy's got a 6 to 14, but 5 to 11 is probably my range, but I'd ideally like to be 4 to 8. That would be that'd be the ideal range for me. I don't know why I said that like that. 11th, really? GWS Carlton? Everyone getting on the Carlton bandwagon because they landed a few big fish. I don't know about that. 14th. This guy's got Brisbane, Dogs, D's, and Saints. Carlton 5th. Geez, Carlton jumping from where they are to potential top 4 is a big jump. If that happened, I mean, you'd be pretty happy. 9th, 14th, 9th again. Geez, everyone's got us around 9 now. 12th. St Kilda, neither here nor there. More of the same to come. Not sure Ratton is the man. I disagree there. I don't think it's going to be more of the same. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I will be. I'm backing a big response. This is ridiculous. I mean, obviously a troll, but... was it Saints bottom? Fremantle 8th. Mate, you're dreaming. What? Big Alpha 3. My name says everything there. 6th here, that's not bad. Got the Melbourne again, top, bottom, Suns. I don't know. It's hard to actually think of who's going to finish bottom, because I think Adelaide are a chance, North are a chance, Suns are a chance, even Hawthorn are a chance, Collingwood as well. But they've all also got, you know, potential upside in them, so it's going to be tightly contested to see who can win the wooden spoon next year. It's going to be a race to the end. Melbourne Dogs, Sydney, Port, GWS, St Kilda, Collingwood. All right, you lost me at Collingwood in the 8th. You lost me at Saints at 16th. Saints at 16th. Carlton at 6th. GWS 5th. Richmond 7th. Geelong 9th. I love that everyone's kind of like, you know, not really sure where to put Geelong. Like they'll either fall off a cliff or they'll just keep doing what they annoyingly keep doing, which is just win enough games, especially at home. Just win enough games at home, and that's enough to make the 8, and then pinch a few away from home, but hopefully that's not the case. 14th. GWS on top, honestly. And North Melbourne 2nd. It's good to see everyone taking these seriously. Honestly, it's hilarious how many people overrate their own side. The one-eyed views really come out. Anyway, here's my crack. Port, Saints 2nd. Hey, that's more realistic than the last one we just saw. That was ridiculous. So judging by what I'm seeing from this, got a couple more pages to go, but it looks like everyone's kind of thinking Saints between 6th and 10th. That's kind of the gauge I'm getting. But I'll give my sort of prediction at the end of the video. The arse completely falls out of Port, West Coast, St Kilda. Melbourne, Brisbane. Yeah, that's fair enough. Similar top 4 from this year. And then you've got, yeah, no man's land, spoon contenders. That's pretty spot on, to be honest. Premiers, Bulldogs, I don't think so. Brownlow, Jack Steele. Well. This guy has now suddenly got some newfound respect from me. Coleman, Jeremy Cameron. Nah, put Max King there. And just throw Sainers there and we're pretty good. So we're all neutral here on Saints TV. Neutrally one-eyed. 10th, St Kilda with Marshall and Ryder. They're a different team. Can they stay on the park? That's a very good question, and one that we will find out very soon. Last page so far. Let's see what everyone's predicting. Okay, that's good. Just outside the top 4. I will absolutely take that. Wow. 16th again. Carlton supporter 2nd. Don't care for analysis. This is purely for me to look back on and see how it went. It went shit. Carlton 2nd. I'm sorry. Essendon 5th? Maybe. But to have... I mean, the Eagles bottom, the Cats second last, Saints, that's not happening, mate. So, yeah, I can't agree here. That's ridiculous. North 9th could be interesting. I mean, like I said, I don't think they'll be as bad as what people think. But Saints, Cats, and Eagles as the bottom 3, that would be absolutely fucked up if that happened. Come on, let's round it out with some Saints in the top 8. Bring it on. Come on. This is decent. Look at the graphs that people... See, this is a Saints fan. Look at the detail that they put in. But they've not put their own team in the 8. Okay, I'm a pessimist at heart, and it's easier to prepare for disappointment than have hope, only to see it shattered. Saints fans not confident, but yeah, there you go. That's what Big Footy reckons at the moment. I have to say there's not many there that I agree with. I think in terms of my top 8, in no particular order, it'd probably be Melbourne, Brisbane, the Bulldogs, Port Adelaide, St Kilda, Geelong. I hate it, but I'm going to put Geelong there just for one more year, but they're going to be on the bottom end of the 8. And then after that, potentially a bolter. So someone like a Fremantle, and then a Sydney, or an Essendon and a Sydney. So that, I think, is 8. And that's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. But nope, I don't really care about any other team in the 8. I just care about Saints making the 8. So that's that video. That is what people are thinking at the moment. Obviously very early stages, and a lot can still change with the the delisted free agents that we're rumored to get, and that's happening in the next couple of weeks, and then obviously the draft and what we can land there, and more importantly the preseason form, training, hopefully no injuries, and that will change a lot of people's predictions as well. So yeah, the general consensus is Melbourne are going to go back-to-back and they're going to finish top again, and there's a battle for the spoon between the Hawks, Collingwood, and probably North Melbourne. Probably thinking more Hawthorn than anyone, but we'll see about that. And then a lot of people think Carlton, with the players that they're bringing in, they're going to do a job. They're going to make the top 8 and jump up and do pretty much what we did in 2020 when we recruited Butler and Hill and Jones and Ryder and Howard. They're just going to shoot up automatically. But I don't know. I'm a bit skeptical about them. New coach still in Voss, but for teams to make the 8, teams are going to have to fall out, and I don't think many teams from this year are going to fall out. I think maybe 1 or 2, which leaves room for us to get in, and maybe one more team, and that could still be someone like a Richmond who respond after a disappointing year. So that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and perfect opportunity, comment your top 8 for next year. Your ladder. Give me your top and bottom 8s, and I'll comment and let you know if I agree, and if I disagree, who cares? We've all got our own opinion, but at the end of the day, we're all here to hopefully see the Saints make the top 8 and do some damage in September next year. So until my next video, take care of yourselves and go you mighty Sainers. Thanks, guys.